Okay, so today we're going to be dividing a polynomial by a monomial. So go ahead and title your notes in your composition book. Now, yesterday we learned that when you divide the bases, the shortcut is to subtract the exponents. So, we are going to do some from your homework to practice this. So, we're going to do number 1 from your homework. 6x plus 9, all divided by 3. So, when you have a division bar like this, the 3 has to go under everything, kind of like when we solve for y, when you divide it has to go under each thing. So you have to do 6 divided by 3. Let me work down instead. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and you have your x still. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. So that's the answer to number 1. Right? I also want to do number 6. 12v to the 5th. Minus 27v to the 4th, all over 3v squared. So remember that you're dividing the bases and you're subtracting the exponents. So if it helps you, we can add a little step in here and write 12v to the 5th over 3v squared minus 27v to the 4th over 3v squared. So what I did is I just put this 3v squared under each of these. Kind of like I could have done over here. 3 under this, 3 under that. So then I can divide. 12 divided by 3 is 4. But when you divide the bases, you subtract the exponents. That's the shortcut. So I would have v to the 3rd, because 5 minus 2 is 3, minus 27 divided by 3 is 9. 4 minus 2 is 2. And that's the answer to number 6. I also want to do number 11. 8a to the 3rd plus 4a squared minus 24a all over 4a. So I'm going to show this step one more time, where we put the denominator under each term. So my first term is 8a to the 3rd over 4a, and then we have plus 4a squared over 4a minus 24a over 4a. Now, eventually you don't have to show this step. You can skip straight to the next step if you want to. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. And then you subtract your exponents here. Remember, this is a 1. 3 minus 1 is 2, so you have a squared. 4 divided by 4 is 1. A squared divided by a is just a. And then minus 24 divided by 4 is 6. A divided by a cancels. Anything divided by itself is just 1. So this is your final answer for number 11. And then we have, I want to do numbers, let's do 4, 9, and 14. Number 4, 20x to the 3rd plus 5x squared all over 5x. So this 5x has to go under each term. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Here we're subtracting the exponents, so if it helps you to put a 1 right there, put a 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. And then we have 5 divided by 5 is 1. And then we're going to subtract the exponents, so put your x. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. Now I skipped that step right here where we put the base under each term, but you're more than welcome to do that. All right, let's do number 9. 8uv to the 4th minus 14u squared v cubed all over 2uv. Again, if it helps you to put a 1 on anything that doesn't have an exponent, you are welcome to do that. So I'm going to put a 1 there, there, and there. So you're dividing the bases. 8 divided by 2 is 4. U divided by U will cancel because you have 1 minus 1 is 0, so they're gone. For the V's, you're going to have 4 minus 1 is 3. Now I'm going to do the next term. 14 divided by 2 is 7. U squared divided by U, so we're going to subtract the exponents. 2 minus 1 is 1. And U to the first is just U. And then again, we're going to subtract the exponents for V. 3 minus 1 is 2. So here's our answer for number 9. And remember, these are your homework problems. And then one more. Let's do number 14. I'm going to show that middle step on this one because it's got a lot of variables and exponents. So we have 45 a squared b to the 4th minus 6a cubed b squared minus 15a squared b, all divided by 15a squared b. So I'm going to put this denominator under each term. So I have 45 a squared b to the 4th, all divided by 15a squared b, minus 6a cubed b squared, all divided by 15. Oh, that's supposed to be a 60. I'm so sorry. a cubed b squared over 15a squared b. And then we have our minus 15a squared b all over 15a squared b. So now I'm going to simplify one thing at a time. 45 divided by 15. Remember, you're dividing the bases. This will give you 3. But we're subtracting the exponents. A squared over a squared, 2 minus 2 is 0, so these cancel. And then this is a b to the first. Write that if it helps you. 4 minus 1 is 3, so we're going to have b to the third. Now I'm going to do this. 60 divided by 15 is 4. A cubed divided by a squared. Our shortcut is to subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. Here, put a 1 if it helps you. And then we're going to do for the b's, 2 minus 1 is 1. Now, you can leave it like this. A to the first is still just A. So if you don't like putting the 1s, that's fine also. And then lastly, we have 15 divided by 15, which is 1. Your a squareds will cancel, and your b squared, or your b's will cancel as well, because you have a 1 minus 1, which is 0. Here you have 2 minus 2, which is 0. So your last term is just 1. So here's your final answer for that one. So your homework is to finish this worksheet. So you still have to do, let's see, I did 1, 6, and 11. You still have 2, 7, 12, 3, 8, 13, and 5, 10, 15. So you only have 9 homework problems. We will grade this tomorrow when I get back.